This video is about the Noah Flegel board. You gotta stick around if you go want to check this out. This board rips. Okay, this video is about the Noah Flegel board from Armstrong. They have two pro riders that they did boards around this time. They did Austin Tovey, who rips, and Noah Flegel. Noah Flegel's like winning all the stuff behind the boat, whether it's wake surf, wake foil strapped, non-strapped, you name it, he's cranking it. So this is his board here. You can see these bags. So, unlike the WKT, which is a little bit flatter bag, this bag here for the Flegel is a little bit more akin to a typical surfboard bag from Armstrong. This, in my opinion, is travel ready. I'd still go ahead and wrap the edges, keep your packing when you get the board. So when you travel, put that up the nose, on the back, wetsuit under, something on top you can travel with. This is a travel board. Now, the Flegel is a little bit bigger, and there's a reason for it. So if I take it out of there, check this out. I left the foot straps on from my last session so you can see where those go. But this board here, as you can see, 19 liters, so it floats a little bit more in the water. And this is 4'2", so it's a little bit longer than your WKT 109. It's still, comparable in terms of length to the WKT 122. But this board is built for jumping. This board, if you ask Flegel about it, it has these sharper rails here in the back, a little bit softer, up here in the front. And the reason you want this, if you're up there getting some air, woof, and you come down, it's nice to have a little bit more surface area so you can hit and then disconnect and come back up out of the water. This board, it's when you look at the liter count versus the WKT, this board actually you can sit on a little bit. It's nice, when you're looking at that 19 liters, you're kind of sitting there in the water. Now, if you're just a carver on top and you weigh, let's say 185 pounds and less, I'm still going to go with the WKT 109 MK2, or if you're ready for it, the Austin Tovey. Now, if you're a carver behind the boat, but you're a bigger guy, like 190 plus, this board comes out of the water smooth as silk every time. This thing just comes up, and I was behind it. I was like, Eric, hit it as hard as you can to try to throw me off. Could not throw me off. There is no cork when it comes to this board. This board actually, if you're an advanced rider and you're throwing airs, this is going to be a great board for you. If you're a bigger guy who just wants to have a little bit more board and a smooth come up every time, this is a great board for you as well. Now on the foot straps, and thank you, Craig Stokely, Air Stokely. He kind of helped me because he got this board a little bit before I did. So he's like, Tim, this is where I put my foot straps. And I did, and it worked. I have it in the far back hole, in the middle hole back here. And then up front, I'm going in the furthest front, and I think it is, yep, furthest front on the front. I like it offset for, for doing airs. The grip on this, with the Tovey in the Flegel, they did a new grip here in the back. And if you can see that, there's a lot of good texture on it. There's a little bump here, so you know where your foot is. I like the amount of kick here that's on the back. So if I take this foot strap off, I got plenty of back, so I know where that's gonna be. Really nice decking around the whole front. Now, if you're going towing and you're like, man, it's gonna be rough out there because ocean water is different than lake water, and it's gonna be maybe a little bit of a choppy day, you might wanna think about going with the Flegel, because this thing just comes out of the water like butter, smooth every time. So if you're spending a lot of money and you got a guy who's running the jet ski for you and you don't wanna mess around, not a bad board to have in your quiver. As with all Armstrong, nice tracks back here, so super stiff board. You have carbon inside this as well as overall in the overall wrap. It's gonna be slightly more fragile than the WKT. WKT is pretty bulletproof because that thing is carbon through and through. And I've been out there riding this, and it is, when you jump and you land, it comes up right away, takes off really nicely. It also, when I roll it, I'm gonna go ahead and and surf it. It surfs really nicely. And so, you know, this one for me, if I'm going out jumping, this is the board I want to go jumping on. If I'm going to go out carving, you know, I'm probably going to do it on the Tovey. But this is a great board. If you have any questions, when you get it, it doesn't come with foot straps. And so for those of you who are really into jumping, Armstrong foot straps they're okay, but you want to search around. You might find some better ones for when you're jacking big air. You know, this board's great. Does not come with foot straps, as I mentioned. The price point on this is a little bit less than the WKT. Yeah, I think it's just because the construction is a little bit closer to their WS, so they get a little bit more volume. Riding this, so the riding footage that you've seen throughout this, I'm on a Performance Mass 795. The front wing is the MAMK2 890, back wing MAMK2 170, 60 fuse, just to kind of give you a sense for it. All right, EB. So he has a distinct, different characteristic than me. He's 6'3", I'm not even 6 foot, and he's 230 and I'm not 200. So his daily driver is the WKT 122, the previous generation, not the Mark II. He's out there on the Noah Flegel 4.2 board for the very first time. I'll give you my observations. What do you think?
Liked it. The up was super smooth and no drama there, and then the feel underfoot was super surfy. Definitely more surfy than the WKT.
Yeah, so Eric's intermediate rider. He's working on his ladders. He's pulling some of those, doing wave transfers. What I noticed is there was absolutely zero cork on getting up. This thing is smooth coming out of the water. It pumped really well. It recovered when it hit the water. It bounced right back up, and he seemed to be feeling pretty loose. There you go. That's Noah Flegel 4.2 Armstrong. Now, hopefully this is super valuable for you. Please check out our website, sign up for our newsletter, buy some of the merch. Maybe this hat, see that? Maybe this shirt. Support us, we really appreciate it. Not to mention the fact, if you sign up for our newsletter, you're gonna get some info on some killer trips that we're putting together for foilers in this next calendar year that's gonna be pretty badass. I'm not kidding around here. We're talking North Shore Maui, we're talking Bali, we're talking Costa Rica. I mean, the list goes on and on. So hopefully check it out, sign up for our newsletter, subscribe to the YouTube channel, be a part of the Half-Life Nation. Please know that we love you, appreciate you, we want to spend time with you, and we want you to be a member of the community. So go ahead, buy a hat, we'll ship it out to you. They're actually shipping pretty quickly. That's worldwide, not just here in the US. So wherever you are, Half-Life is there for you too. Thanks so much for checking out the video. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time out on the water. You!